This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide, saying you don't know. We are Down to Earth podcast here, and I got Seamus so far for the music conference right here. You don't know. Yeah, man. How you doing tonight?
You know what it is, B? We trying to just discuss what you
hmm
want to discuss.
You don't know,
You
man.
know
You
what it
don't
is.
know. You don't know
You know
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
D2E style. You know what I mean? We'll be coming into season 4 next month, but we don't have to be talking about that right now. I want to be talking about what's going on in the scene. You know, what's on the green. You know, don't be mean. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, and all great. You know what I mean?
So we'll be on us. We trying to get grimy, or what we trying to be
Oh
tonight?
man, we could get any time we want. Right now, it's me and you right now until peeps be coming in. I be putting in the invite.
Bro,
I keep
even
on
listen, I'm
putting
gonna
in
be
the
real.
invite.
So, yo, B, I'm not trying to interrupt, B, but you know me, B. You know who it is, done. Like even if next motherfuckers coming, I
I'm
might have
hoping
to
so.
throw an honorable and interception on that one.
You know what I mean?
I might have to pick. I might have to pick a pick six on that one. I
uh,
might have to pick six a situation.
well,
Too much intelligence and a genius and a god. But at the same
true.
time, y'all's nothing but a bunch of gods yourselves.
Bless up, bless up. We all
That's
kings,
up.
man. We all kings
Of course,
still.
Benjamin.
You know what I mean? Straight up. Worth ethics is good too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We try to
Exactly.
keep recognizing worth ethics still on the real.
And nothing but greatness for everyone.
Yes, yes.
Nothing but greatness for everyone,
Nothing but great.
regardless of your statue and your repertoire.
You don't know. You don't know, man.
Respect.
You don't.
Respect.
Finally, my brothers
Yes,
live.
You
we've
can see
been
me now.
winning.
Spotted.
We've
Oh,
been
What?
you can see
winning.
me.
I could see you, my
I can
brother.
actually see you,
Finally.
Benjamin.
Wow, you're alive. Mhm.
Something I
Straight
was
up.
pressing wrong.
Yeah, I can
I
see you're working
was
the
pressing
texture right
something
or
wrong.
something.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Hey, at least you're alive, Benjamin. At
Yeah,
least you're
man.
alive.
You don't know.
Well,
We
Oh,
just here
yo,
vibing. We
yo,
live
man.
on direct
Mr.
on
Music,
both the channels right
business
now.
conference,
D2E is live.
anybody
What you say?
yeah, that's what I say, Doug.
No, what you say?
wants to know
What?
about
You
the
get too choppy and shit. Yo, cuz, you
biz,
getting too choppy and shit.
You know?
Yeah, right?
we, yeah, man.
Like, yeah. Like, what's the deal,
You're
man?
lagging. You got some latency going on.
You know what
You
I'm
got some
saying?
latency. Latency.
Some latency. Well, at least we
Yes.
could see him. But what's the deal with the
Like,
sound?
can't hear you.
You can hear us?
Yo, man, I was hearing you cut out. You're
I can
that
cutting
hear
out a
you
little
loud
bit.
and clear, but you're kind of like your audio's chippy.
Your audio is cut. Yeah, but you,
Say what, my brother?
yeah, your brother's losing a signal,
You know?
Okay, I
your
guess we
sound.
gotta figure out how we're gonna move this
I'm
Josiah.
chippy.
Yeah, you're just a little.
Yeah, Benjamin.
I don't know what's wrong with your thing.
Yeah, your
Like,
signal, your bandwidth is messed up. You might have to reset the modem or something. See?
you know? You know what I mean? Shoot.
Wait.
Man.
Holy man.
Listen,
Oh,
technical
I
black
see what you're saying. Yeah,
difficulties.
you're right. Yo, hold on.
Yeah,
you
man,
guys.
right. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, technical difficulties. Never done this before.
Yeah.
A lot of people are on the
Well,
bandwidth probably. That's why
Black.
I
we're
think I
using
can
that
hear
up.
you now. You're starting to hear you a bit now. Say
You can hear
something.
me now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might hear you
Yeah,
now,
man, I'm
baby.
here. Right here, yo.
All right.
Tonight.
Zin. Well,
Live and
what's
direct.
on
You hear me
what's
now?
on the agenda, man?
That's how it is sometimes. The streaming has to get. Just want to talk about the music business. Basically, right now with all the streaming and the NFTs and all this technology, like everything is fully going digital to sell. Like how, like you feel because you have a record company. how it's within artists now. Like people are selling their music. They're starting to sell the music with the NFT idea.
I feel like it's no differential. I'll tell you why. As soon as I say it, you'll be like, damn, he's speaking real facts. Like when it comes to Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Mm.
Think about how he sell how think about how the 12 of them sold that full album of the Wu-Tang Clan in that case to that billionaire for like about I think it was like 1.5 or 1.7 million or something like that. And that was a form, and that was think about it. That was a
Mm.
physical copy NFT.
Yeah.
Think about that. I'm not trying to trump y'all's on the discussion of that because you're probably trying to
Mm.
segue on it. But
Physical.
I'm yeah, right. Like but yeah, you're right. Then that may be I'm gonna give it to you. You're right, Bertrand. That may increase the availability of that record, or should I say that whole catalog? I should say. You know, and I can't I can't infringe on what happened on that because when you think about it, that's what's happening now with the NFTs, right? Digitally, right? Like look what happened with Eminem with when he
Mm.
bought up that chimp NFT, right? For like 500,000, right?
Mm.
And then Timbaland
Yeah.
did it
Yeah.
like probably like 2 weeks
Yeah.
later. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
like, that you gotta. I hate saying it as a person. Listen, I was a man of a physical era that yeah, and you're right. I own a label. I own an indie label. You're right, B. But at the same time, I was a man I had multiple deals as a young man. I had a physical time sending demos at a physical time. You know what I'm saying? And sending demos at a physical time too, like EMI, Virgin, Zumba, Interscope, like the list goes, Def Jam, all of them at that time when we were probably in high school at that time. You know what I'm saying? And when I was sending those physical copies and shit, like that's a
Yeah.
different era and you would be getting a bigger advancement and shit. But then, not even with that, it segues back to what you were saying and asking is it is it affecting them? No, because if they're smart about it, they can take advantage of it.
Mm. Yeah.
But if they're not smart about it, then definitely you're gonna have a disadvantage. Regardless, you will have a disadvantage because the majors, including the indies, will adapt and evolve and elevate. Again, how many times do I say that? We've had conversations about this prior, right? It's like you're just going to elevate and adjust. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
adjust, but you can't deny evolution of the industry. It'd be like going back in the day. As soon as I say this, you can't deny this. Napster,
Yeah.
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 right? LimeWire,
I remember that.
ShareBear,
I
ShareBear,
remember that.
Morpheus. What the fuck did that shit do to get to this plateau?
That was the beginning. Before Apple.
Yep. Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
Spotify.
Uh,
And now look, they're still alive. Hold up,
Yeah.
pause. They're still
LimeWire.
alive, right? Rhapsody, they went from Rhapsody after they got all sued up by all the labels, right? All the major
Mm.
labels, right? All the
mm-hmm.
major labels, right? And then they got put under the burner.
Yeah.
No one thought about Napster ever again. They came back as Rhapsody down in the States through cell phone companies like T-Mobile and shit. Not making this shit up. Do your research.
Yeah. I remember
Google it
that.
if you need to. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this, done. And then they switched back to Napster.
Mm.
They know they
Yeah.
couldn't be the head leading anymore, but they're still making money and revenue source off of what they created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be like Mark Zuckerberg coming
Yeah.
along and being like,
Yeah.
you
It's
get where
true.
I'm going with that. You get what I'm saying? Right? So at the end of the day, if you cannot adapt and adjust to the market, even though it sucks, it's not for y'all as much as it sucked for us, especially for me when I was
Hmm.
sending physical copies to demos and shit like that. to all those places back in the day and waiting 3 months to like 2 quarters. So you're talking about 3 months, 6 months, 2 quarters to hear a response
Yeah.
back by a letter
I,
in the mail. You get what I'm saying? Back in 20, like 20,
yeah.
20, you get where I'm going with that, Don, right? And it goes back, and it literally when I think about the NFTs, if they're smart enough,
But
man,
I think
everybody
the
makes money.
artists or the music lost a value after.
No, I will tell you where you can make money to do that. And I shouldn't even be doing this right now, B. I really shouldn't be. I'm gonna play crack code tonight. Listen, I
Ah,
like I really shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But there's some new shit going on with Tidal, and it's like a stock market.
really? The stock
That's all I
market.
can say.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that's all I can say. Do your work, do your research. That's all
Title.
I can say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do your title research and realize that, like, again, even though they paid out the most, and I didn't get a lot
Yeah.
from them through my label, but I got my money elsewhere. I did get my money at times for them, but now they playing it. They playing stock market like this level monopoly shit. And like this is another like thing, like great example. You go back to fees,
Mhm.
right? You can do the same thing if you have something authentic and original. Someone will buy it, man. Someone will buy it. You just gotta find the right buyer. You know what I'm saying? That's the other problem. Everyone's getting caught up
Yeah.
of the,
But
the major shit.
right now for the music.
Sorry. What you see,
But
saying?
right now for
Sorry,
the
brother.
music thing, right now, because there's no physical copies anymore, no one's making money like they used to. Because
Yes,
there's no
you're right.
physical
You're right.
copies
But
anymore, no one's making money like how they used to make money. The
but
streaming
think but think
doesn't
but
really
think
pay off.
you're right. And I'm not disagreeing with you, but at the same time I'm disagreeing with you. And I'll explain why. I'll get further detail with that, my brother. And essentially you can make a lot of money if you understand your market. It's like moving bitcoins. Okay? Right? Like if
Yeah.
Tidal's paying more, where would your marketing go towards? Again, I can't say, but you get my points and you get my hints, right? If Spotify's the next one and technically is king, right? As a streaming service, and if you know how to push pennies
Mhm.
off of penny stocks, the word is penny stocks, treat it like the Wall Street, treat it like Bay Street. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? Understand the market. And I'm
Yeah.
talking too
Yeah.
much. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking too much. You
Yeah.
get
You're
what I'm
saying you're
saying?
revealing too
No,
much
no, it's
gems.
true
Gotta
though.
get
It's true. You gotta treat the music. You gotta treat. But isn't that the
real
music
nigga talk.
business? Really,
I'm
people
just
think
saying.
it's all fun and games, but the music business is that. It's just they put
Bro,
it like
it's
it's just
nothing but a
fun
long-term
and
investment.
games,
I'm not no, it's
and it
not
ain't
fun.
just fun and games.
It's not fun. Don't get it twisted. I would never go into this industry to think I was just getting nothing but fun.
No, they promote it. It's promote.
Mm.
Yes, I get what you're saying, Benjamin. I get
Yeah,
what you're saying. And you're right when it because
yeah,
you gotta at the end of the day still have fun, right? Because if you can't sell fun and
yeah.
enjoy what you're doing and
Well,
always think
I
about the
always say this.
paper,
Well, I always say this. What you love is fun. So what is business? What is 95% of the music business is business, and 5% is fun. Really, it's the other
yes,
way around. 90% is fun because you enjoy the
yes.
business. You get what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it.
No, you know what? I ain't disagreeing with you on that. I am not
Because if
disagreeing with
you
you on that.
enjoy what
And I
you
will.
love, yeah, if you enjoy what you love and if you're passionate about it, right? You don't look at it as business. Like it's your thing. You know what I mean? It's your thing, no matter what.
And I got 18. No, cuz, pause for a second. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm not trying to interject at all. But I'm gonna
Z.
tell you, the words are said. You get what I'm saying? I would have said the same thing. I would have not have been 18 plus years in this business. How to deal with EMI at 16, Virgin Records at 18. Virgin Records is 18, or and Sony at 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I kind of got a little scattered there.
No, no, it's all good,
So
man.
when
It's
I
all
was
good.
16,
We
I got
we
it right.
down to earth here.
It's been a because I was talking to the boys about this earlier today, and I got a little scatterbrain there, so my apologies. But at like a 16, I had to deal with EMI Virgin, and that's a physical time. I was sending demos in. Like, you gotta remember, I'm now 37 now, owning a label and an indie label and fucking working with the majors on this shit all the time, and doing shit with Beanie Man, like I said, just like we doing a record with Maximilian. We didn't shut with fucking, like, I done shit with freaking Sean Paul. My cousin Movado. Like I've done stuff, and I can go on with my accolades, and I don't want to over indulge in it, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for knowledge and wisdom and prosper for everyone to keep on to do what they want to do, and think that there's nothing for them to make a source of income off this industry, right? There's tons of ways and tons of avenues to do it. You need to find your and understand for multiple other avenues. I'm not gonna make all the Crip Keter chords of everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna, be especially on a podcast like this, to give you a little bit something to decipher, to break the code and do your research yourself, and
That's what it's all
decipher what
about.
I'm talking about. Because if I did that, I can't myself survive of what I know, and know that I know that the majors hate what I have done. Because there's a lot of things that I have done, especially up here, that I've done broke chart wise, iTunes charts, all that shit. And they sat there, and I'm watching them on the back end as well, and be like, ha, you trying to figure out how I did that. And I did it like penny fucking damn like stocks. But you guys are paying on the stocks if you treat stock market, right? You get what I'm saying? Because like, real talk, like, they don't got marketing. Listen, I'm gonna be real. This is the real one thing I will say, and this is this: the majors ain't got real marketing teams like they used to.
Oh, that's no doubt.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Because I will slap them. Listen, I slap Drake on different. Listen, I fucking damn screenshots for it. Like, I'm Dame Dash with it. You know this shit. I'm Dame Dash with this shit. I'll be, Prince, Jay Prince with it. Like, I'll put out the fucking facts on this. We beat them out. I watched Drake get slapped out by one of my artists. I watched Drake get slapped out. It didn't matter what the market was, but I watched Drake get slapped out the fucking market, and they were all sitting there like, "Who? We paid this much on the money. How did this motherfucker slap this out and cheaper?" Again, decipher what I'm saying. It is a sport. When we said it was a sport from the beginning, it's a sport. That's all I can say. Seeing?
Yeah.
And I'm saying like an everyday rude boy. I'm saying it like an everyday rude boy. I'm like, yo, like, it's a sport now. It is sad. And it goes back to what you were asking.
It's true.
And saying earlier, like,
but you know what?
Is it,
it's like,
you right?
You're giving the medicine, and a lot of people sometimes don't.
I'll give them seeds. I want to give seeds.
Yeah, it is a sport.
Yeah. No, that's true. It is a sport. You can't treat your longevity and think that, like, it's just like if you're in a sport. Like if you're underperforming, Benjamin, right? Like you're playing football, you know what I'm saying, or soccer or whatever way you want to call it, you know. See, you can't say, "Oh, may want to retire at this point and think that I ain't gonna get like the respect that I need after I retired after this long, and be like, I'm king shit." You're like, you're not king shit if you only played like 5 years in a major fucking soccer league that was not really a major soccer league. You know what I'm saying? You got to play with the majors at some point, even if you're
Yeah.
indie. And I will tell everyone this: don't ever, ever, ever. And this is the major best advice because I did it the whole time, even in the physical time. I got letters back from Def Jam with fucking DMX and fucking damn Ludacris just got signed. Especially Ludacris, he just got signed on that 50 million deal with the fucking 10 LPs at that time. And that's when we were probably all of us, especially y'all two. You're probably still in high school. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, like 50 million. That was a lot, but by the time he pays the lawyer fees, by the time he pays all that, 25 million. But he didn't lose a lot because he probably walked away with 25 million that he never had. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He was smart enough to know how to invest it.
Yeah.
Right? Take care of his family and shit. He lived in the ATL.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then on
Yeah.
top of
I
it,
remember that.
Ja Rule
That was like
backed
the
out.
early 2000s, right?
Yeah,
Early
you know where I'm going
2000s.
with this. Ja Rule backed out on that fucking second renewal of the fucking Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
then and then
Oh,
that's
Fast
when and then
and
that's
Furious.
when
Yeah, that screwed him up.
Universal. Yeah. And that's when because you can't blame Ja on that, right? Because Ja was at like he was like Drake at the time, right?
But at the time, with the
No,
music, at the music, no, but it
no,
relates
I'm
to what you're
listening.
saying. It relates to what
Yeah.
you're saying. The music downloads were taking over and all of that. Hard copies were starting to diminish and stuff. People weren't making as much money as like before. You know what I'm saying? It was starting
No,
the
the
change of the
labels, the
music
word there was only one word, my brethren. The labels. The labels didn't like the fact that they couldn't make money off of something that they couldn't track. The word is track.
because the hard copies had like what UPC
See.
codes and stuff like that, right? You know what I mean? So you
Yeah,
could be
Yeah.
tracking the
but
sales and stuff
metadata.
like that.
The the proper word is metadata if we want to be technical. But yes, the metadata was embedded, right? The word is also embedded in the goddamn fucking CDs.
Hmm.
Right. Code, the IRC codes, the pub
That's right.
codes. Yes, you're right. You're right. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm
The
not,
music
but
changed. The music
but that had
changed. The
nothing to do with the.
technology changed. Everything changed at the same time.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
everything changed
Straight up, everything
because
changed.
Apple
I'm not
bought
gonna
out
lie.
music.
As me, I'm gonna
Apple bought
ask
out the
y'all. I'm gonna
catalog.
ask you one question.
Go on.
Oh, who of who?
What's that?
There's a pot.
All the music
Sorry, who bought the catalog?
industry.
What catalog?
I said Apple bought out the music industry.
All the music.
Apple.
Nah,
That's
that's
when everything became like
no, that's fake.
everybody
That's
started
fake.
to
It.
copy Apple with their music streaming services.
Okay,
But
okay. You're getting from a digital platform basis, right? Are we based?
hmm
Okay, so from a digital platform basis, yeah. But why was that? Why was that? I can't say it. Again, I'm a god. I can't say it because if I say it, I got people on my door next day. Well, like literally. Well, think about it. Why was that? It's just the same thing as think about this. I can tell you this in Morse code, okay? Think about this. Spotify, right? You listening?
What?
Is anyone listening? No,
I'm listening.
hear me out.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't hear none of y'all.
I hear you. Can't
Yeah,
hear me?
but my bad.
yeah,
My,
yeah. We're
because
listening.
I can hear. I'm just trying to see the feed. That's all. That's all.
Okay, okay.
So
I see y'all.
when it
I
came to
hear y'all.
Spotify, everyone still labels. You good?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's good.
Everything's good,
Okay.
man.
So when it comes to Spotify, when it comes to Spotify, it's the same situation, right? What happened, right? Who invested the most in Spotify? Oh, about it, the majors,
The owner,
the major,
the owner.
the majors, the major labels invested into Spotify.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
So you saying
yeah,
you saying
I'm
the
trying to
labels?
get
You
the
saying
whole
the labels have a stake in
again.
Spotify? You saying?
Did those have a stake?
What's
They
that?
I don't because I sing these people every day. I can't say. Sorry, what?
No, I
Repeat
was
the
just
video
saying.
and then you can go figure out what I said.
yeah.
I was just saying. I was just saying
No, holy.
the
Okay,
labels have a stake
I'll
in
reiterate.
Spotify.
I'll reiterate. Of course, they've always had a stake in Spotify
Yeah, labels have a stake in
because they could
Spotify.
understand the data. Think about this. So they can see
Yeah,
data. The word, okay. I shouldn't even go further because I know I'm gonna get one of my pages. You know what I'm saying? At the time, because of him.
no,
Like,
you,
I'm
you
saying,
give
like,
them a little bit of gems, a little bit of gems.
like, yeah, yeah, of course, because I'm entitled to do it because I have that little bit of moral power that they don't like that power of, you know. But the point being is, like,
Yeah,
a sport, it's a sport. Can't adjust
yeah,
sport and adjust your team, and that's the next thing. To any artist, you gotta have a team. You
Oh,
don't got
that's
a
no doubt.
team. It could be 3 people. It could be 4 people. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You don't got
Right.
a team. Trustable. A trustable
You have
team.
to have a team.
Your
That's no doubt. That's a must.
it's your sir. You look like and you asked me probably 15 minutes ago. Sin is this.
Yeah,
I wish I had a person like me to tell me to be a fucking no person. The problem is the
yeah,
market, especially back home, and I told you guys this a long time ago, especially you. And I said, like, get too for you can't, sorry, I'm sorry for cussing and swearing and everything, on in your life,
Don't worry, no worries about
but
it,
it's all
I
man.
right.
like you
It's all right.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, like you can't, you can't get up in the timber. And what I mean, I say it enough, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Don't get caught up in the timber. Set yourself
Mm-hmm.
up. You know what I'm saying?
He's dropping some gems, people.
That's right.
Hope you
That's so
take it
right.
in. This is the music business conference. Like we're serious about talking about some certain types of business,
Well,
how you could
this is the first of
adapt in
many.
these days. Because if you don't know your business, you're gonna be left in this. For artists,
Oh,
Yeah, first of many.
I think he
First of
got,
many.
I think he got booted out. I
Yo,
didn't book.
I don't know what's been going on, yo. But
I don't know what happened.
so wait, how am I right now? You can hear
Yeah.
me? You can hear me?
Oh yeah. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Is it latency? Is it
Hmm?
like coming straight to you, or is it like echoey?
No,
Does it
I can
sound
hear you.
straight or echo?
Straight.
Oh,
Straight,
it's
man.
weird because the whole time the stream was like the whole time I was watching the stream, it was like cutting up.
Well,
But you never know. You see how
well,
technology is today.
let's
Talking to
just
this.
sign out for now. We did 30 minutes. But before we
Mm-hmm.
go, this is the first of many. Oh, wait a minute. He's coming back. He's coming back before we sign out. Here
Yeah,
we go.
I'm
Here we
coming back.
go.
I'm coming back. My bad. My bad. It
All
dropped out. I'm
right.
sorry it dropped out. I'm
It's
sorry.
all
I'm sorry
good.
it dropped
It's
out.
all
You
good.
know
Click
how it
back
is.
in.
But the point I was
Technical
trying to say is
difficulties.
Let's see how it
my
goes this
apologies.
time.
My apologies. But
It's all right.
the point I was trying to segue to is if you can't adapt in the industry, then I understand why you're struggling.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
that was harsh. That was very harsh. I know.
Yeah, man. It's
It's not
just the way
easy.
it
No,
is.
hear me out. Let me segue to my
No,
point because
you're saying it
because
straight.
I'm a I'm an indie artist. I'm sorry, not just
Yeah.
an indie
Go
artist,
on.
but I'm an indie label, right? That has still found a way to compete with the major labels. So why is an indie
Yeah.
artist having hard time to struggle through being an indie artist?
Because they don't do all their they don't
And
take the time to do all the research being an indie artist. Some of them are new to this game. They're a fan of the art, but they don't know nothing about
you're
it.
right.
And check this out. Check this out. This is what
You're
I say
right.
to artists. Okay, y'all went to school, right? I go, yeah, okay. Y'all did history and all of that, right? Yeah, okay, all right. Then check this out.
Here, if you're
So
going,
if
but
you like the
yeah, see,
if you love the art, right? Shouldn't you do research about the art and not only the fun part about it, the business part about it, so that you could be a little inclined. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. Because you
Yep.
have to
yeah,
go to school to take
but
something what you were
but that's the
forced to take,
problem.
right? You get what I'm saying? But instead of being forced to take it, how about being willing to do the research on something you passionate about? You get what I mean?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you have to put your food on there, saying and put phone food to feed you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to
You
Yeah.
have
perfect
food
your art, to
Well,
master your
to
own
give it
craft,
still a spoon to
the master your own craft, you
feed
have
you.
to understand the craft.
yeah.
You just can't jump into it. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. And a lot of these young artists
You
are just jumping into it.
exactly,
That's the
and
way
it
I look
goes
at it.
back. Listen, it goes. Yes,
No artist
seeing. That goes
development.
back
That's
to
why.
you. As soon as I say this word, you understand that, Bijan. Samurai.
Hmm.
Seeing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So, well,
You know what it is? You know what it is?
I
Understand
You,
your
you,
see.
you
chapel.
mentioned a good word right there. That's patience. You get what I mean? A lot of these young artists don't have patience to take the
Hmm.
time to do the
I had
research
too
what
much
they
patience.
passionate about.
I had too much. Yes.
You get what I mean?
But especially today, like yes, seeing. You're right, Bijan. But today, I wish I same, that same, that same, resources. Listen, I had to dig and dig to get Def Jam's friggin' like headquarters. Like,
I see
I'm
what
in
you mean. You have
Ontario,
to really
okay?
dig.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the
16,
bottom line is,
like
wait a minute.
getting
The
demo
bottom line is you have to do
CDs.
research,
Demo 16s,
right?
like, play to
Bottom line is you have to do your research.
Yeah.
Not
It
true?
was harder back in the
use
day.
the damn. Listen, the brain's already
Yeah.
there if you use Google.
Doesn't matter.
Just
You're
do
doing
your
research.
research.
As long as you're doing your research,
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Google.
matter if it's books. It doesn't matter if it's the computer. The bottom line is you're taking
Yeah,
the
that's the
time to
research.
do
knowledge
your
is.
research.
You know what Nostradamus say on that one freaking movie, Ellie. Knowledge is key.
Yeah.
Knowledge is key.
Knowledge
Go
is key.
back to the
True.
motherland.
Without knowledge, you're
You feel
lost.
me?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You're lost. You
Lost
keep
and
being listen.
without
You surround
knowledge,
you.
without
Listen, the
with
best way to
knowledge,
your
you can be
question,
fooled.
because I never know this, and I was gonna go and use it as a topic. You surround yourself with yes men or yes people. We won't even say men. We'll say
Yes.
yes people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
surround your blood clot self with yes people that just continue to say every time you say something, they're like, yeah. Well,
Mhm.
what the fuck you
Yeah.
did? You need someone, if not more than one, if not maybe even three people, you know, that come to you and be like, yo, bitch, no. Like, it's not just to protect my ass, but like, we
Yeah.
work this for us to work as a team,
Mhm.
right? The problem
Yeah.
is where everyone thinks that because they're the artist, they think that they're the conductor. And yeah, you are. But you
Yeah.
still got a bunch of loose to pull over at the end, the back at the end of the train. So you better change price, you know.
Mhm.
You don't sit there and
That's the music
bumper out
business.
problem because the boo's gonna boost. Seeing?
Mhm.
And it's one of those things where you're sitting there and you're like, yo, like, you can't do that. You can't move like that. You can't operate. And that's the problem. Like, again, like I told you, I was back in the, especially in the city. It's like no one wants to help anyone. And then the ones that do want to help each other, they get tucked
Yeah.
under the rug because fucking like, oh God forbid they're helping each other.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah,
But
that's
if
true. Yeah.
everyone actually
Yeah.
helps
It's
each other,
true.
like, you know, but like if everyone helps each other, like look what you seeing up in the Capitol right now. That's all I gotta say.
Mm.
Yeah, I know what you're
Salute.
saying. What's going on in the Capitol? Perfect
Salute.
example. Imagine if they could do that. Yeah. If you could do that with the scene the same way, right? That would be something. If people look on that as an example, that's a gem right there
That.
for the
Because how many
six.
times you come along in your career, right? How many times do you come across in your career, a promoter, you know, anything, right?
One.
Oh, I got you, bro. Let's do this. Blah 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 blah. You do something with
Yeah.
somebody else, you expand, you're trying to create a bigger vision, right?
True.
Yeah.
And then they drop in and fuckery shit, steal your shit,
Mm.
and then they went. I told you back in November, December. You know, like don't allow that to happen to you. Don't, and then also
Yeah.
don't get caught up in.
What happened?
The music business. I don't know.
Can't hear him.
Stream. Still there though. You hear me? Can't hear nothing. But I hear you guys. Yeah, man. Okay, now I hear you. Now I hear the music.
Shit. You hear me? You hear me though, right?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
Yeah, man.
you
We're
know
gonna.
what? we're gonna sign out anyway.
Gonna go off this.
This is the Rastafari Samurai. Well, yo,
It's the
before we
music
go,
business
let's get him back on.
conference.
Let's get him back on.
That's up. It's Seamus. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before we
Let
go,
me click back on again.
hold
Alright.
on.
It's the music business conference. To the
You there?
outro.
You back,
Live on
Seamus?
YouTube. Yeah, he's
Yo,
back
I
right
can't
now.
hear him,
Coming
man.
through the
What happened to the
universe.
sound? Yo, can't hear you, brother.
Something happened with the sound.
But anyway,
Something
you know
happened
what?
to the sound.
It's
gonna go.
technical difficulties anyway. We'll have this on another time. It's a blessing.
I'm blessed.
You know what I mean? You don't know. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dried. Yeah, I approve this message nationwide. I'm going to end the broadcast at
Nationwide.
least.
Yep.
No, the broadcast.